All right, welcome to Unlimited Power. My name is D-Rod, and today's going to go a little bit differently than normal. Didn't have as much time to get a couple things ready. So, we are doing some playtesting of Palpatine today, which means we are going to actually be using a feature deck from Fantasy Flight. I'll be doing that one second. Again, just kind of ran out of time. But I do have the link down in the description below for that one. The one you do not have a link to is the deck we're going to play test now, which is Palpatine Red, which I built to try out today. So we're going to be trying out that deck here with Tarkin Town and Palpatine as soon as I grab a Palpatine here. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. So we're going to be trying out some Palpatine today. Again, apologize that some things just weren't as ready. Sometimes we run into issues, but that's okay. Should have some fun stuff here for you tonight. Starting off with Palpatine and Tarkin Town as our leaders here, our leader in base. So again, trying out a couple new things. So apologize if things get a little bit messy, but that's all right. We can roll with that, right? I think so. I hope so. All right, so we'll be doing some playtest against my buddy Mike, who has a couple of things here, which is great. So we'll be going. Let's just start shuffling, getting this together here. Oops, not what we want. There we go. Like I said, there's a lot to manage here. So let's go ahead and get this rolling. Also, make sure this is public. So let's get some shuffling going, and then we'll be good to start. So again, we are doing some Palpatine Red tonight. I'm pretty excited just to mess around with Palpatine a bit, see what we can do here, have some fun. So for those new to the stream, we do a lot of like playtesting here, just trying out some stuff. Today we're again doing some Palpatine, which should be pretty fun. And just trying that out. So I don't know how well Palpatine Red does. It's been a while since I've played some Palpatine. I did do some playing last night with the Fantasy Flight deck and an alternate version of it. And both were blue. It was just blue-green Palp, and it was okay. It was okay. We'll kind of show that here in a bit. But we're going to start with this and see what we can do. So, all right. So for those, again, if you're new to the stream, you won't be able to hear my opponent. I'll be able to hear him. We just haven't done a couple of things to really make the situation a little bit more ideal. So that's kind of where we're at there. And yeah, so again, we're just going to see how all this goes tonight. All right. All right, let's go ahead and roll to see who goes first. I got a 4. All right. He gets to go first. So if you're unfamiliar with Palpatine, let's take a quick look. So probably hard to see because it's going backwards there, but essentially, as an action, you can pay 1 resource, defeat a friendly unit, deal 1 damage to a unit, and draw a card. So the goal here is to essentially kill units and kill your own units and get some hand advantage. Now, when Palpatine does come into play, we're going to get some cool stuff here. So when deployed, you take control of a damaged non-leader unit, and on attack, you may do the same ability of defeating another friendly unit. If you do, deal 1 damage to unit and draw a card. So slow. He's a 4/10 when he gets out there, and he takes 8 resources. So again, we're going to be trying this out and see how we do today with it. So he is set with Boba Green. And we're just going to see what happens. I don't expect to do much here, but the goal is just to mess around, play the deck a bit, see what we can do, what we're liking, what we're not. So I'll just do a regular cut there. Can't remember what it was. We'll do 2 cuts. Couldn't remember if that goes up or down. And I decided to try new sleeves. It's like I tried to do too much today because these sleeves are sliding. Camera off a little bit. Just all fun stuff today in a rush. So let's draw my 6. 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let's see. We got Vader, Imperial Interceptor, Resupply, Admiral Ozzel, Traitorous, and Viper Probe Droid. Let's see. Against Boba, that Traitorous is going to come in handy. Ozzel's not so much. Yeah, just not so much. So I'm gonna drop Ozzel, because I'll probably play the Probe Droid. And I really want that Imperial Interceptor, but most of what Boba plays has shield, so the Interceptor may not do what we need it to do, so I'm going to drop that. All right, I'm ready. Let's start. Start that turn 1. Well, all right. Show our hand here. Okay. So, well, he now knows everything I have. Let's, all right, same thing. What do you got? Probe Droid to Probe Droid. I guess this should go here. There we go. All right, thank you. So we got Resupply, Super Laser Tech, and Greedo. So we know that's coming. All right. I'll pass. Nothing else for us to do. Let's draw 2 cards. I drew 2 Ruthless Raiders, which again, apologize, link to this deck is not in the description yet. I'll be adding that after the video. We got doubled Ruthless Raiders here. As much as I love them, I'm going to have to drop 1 so I can play that Resupply this turn. So we'll do this. Untap our Probe Droid. Go from there. All right, I'm ready. Boba Green. What can we expect? 7th Fleet Defender. Well, we know he has Super Laser Tech, so he has that. Heyo, I'm taking 3 damage to the face. That's exactly what you showed up for. Right there. 3 damage. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 3 damage to the base. With the Probe Droid, let's go. We'll just resupply. So. Oh, you know what? Well, if he ECLs with Super Laser Technician, I won't be super surprised. Yep. Yeah, that's the right move. Yeah, that's the right move. That makes sense. Okay. Gets the Boba trigger. I'll take initiative. All right. Let's draw 2 cards. I don't like where we're at. I could have avoided that. So, let's see here. We got another resupply, and we got a cell block guard. The guard will die. The guard will die, for sure. We could also steal something this turn, which wouldn't be bad. Yeah, we could steal something. Let's see. I think I'll drop. Vader's gonna be good. I'm gonna drop the second Ruthless Raiders here. So this gives us Cell Block Guard, Darth Vader, Resupply, and Traitor is still in our hand. We are both at 5 resources. And we're about to see what happens. So let's ready up. All right, I'm ready. Problem is I don't know what I'm doing. Because I can Cell Block Guard will die. I can Traitorous will essentially die, or I can resupply to get ahead. I think we want to buy the time, so I guess we'll Traitorous. All right, I'll Traitorous. I'll take that. I don't know, your Probe Droid. So I'll just put my Probe Droid back on the field. There we go. No, still 3-2, so no bonus, just... Alright, that cost all 5. Well, again, I don't think it's like the best play, but it's at least stopping a little bit of damage. He's going to resupply. I might as well take out Greedo. Do I think Vader Green is better than Palp Red? Matt, man, I don't know. That's why I'm sitting here and I'm trying it out. Vader Green better than Palp Red. Man, I don't know. I'm want to see what Palp Red can do. So we're gonna sit here and do it a little bit. This is probably the most I've sat and played some Palp Red, so we'll see. I'm definitely want to give it a try for a little bit in some casuals and see what I think. I like Palpatine a lot, so we'll see. All right, Sid getting some food for you. He heads over to Battleground Games in Portland. Love it. So let's go ahead and make a move here. Viper Probe Droid into Greedo. We'll take the trade. There's no way getting around that. Boba's going to come out. We'll figure out answers for Boba here in a bit. So, but you know, I did hear about one of the newer stores, Battlegrounds in Portland, is doing some Star Wars Unlimited on Tuesdays, which is great. I think that's awesome. I definitely will miss it because of streaming, but that's where I want to be. I'll take initiative. Oh, this is so bad because he's resupplied. So he's taxed with Boba. Boba's going to take us from 3 to from 3 to 6 or 7, sorry, 3 to 7. And then he untaps. Now, he's already said he's going to pass because he has nothing else to play, so we kind of lucked out there. But that was obviously like the big problem. I shouldn't have left a probe droid available for him to super laser technician into. I should have killed the Greedo originally, and he would have been a little behind. So we got lucky. Let's draw 2 cards, a second Vader and a third Vader. So maybe not some great shuffling. Vader's going down. This gives us resupply and a cell block guard. So I'll take it. We're ready. We'll play cell block guard. Get that out there. Yeah, seems all right. Not what I'm looking for. Matthew Miller, I'm in the same boat. Like, what's better than, you know, playing Palp Blue? Been playing Palp Blue as well. Yeah. Tell you what I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see that Fetz Fire Spray, Matt Miller. Oh, man. Let's play Resupply. Resupply, I'll just go up to 7 resources. I take 5. We go to 12. I'll take initiative. Ugh, not much here. Boba needs to swing into cell block guard so one of these Vaders can take out Boba next turn. Oh, never mind that. Cell block guard takes 4, dies before it can hit Boba, so no, not a fan. All right. We'll untap. So we are now at 7 resources. We're in Vader level. We got a Force Choke and an Admiral Ozzel. Okay, okay. So I can Force Choke to get past Boba Fett there. So we're going to try that. But now it can be your Fire Spray. I know, I want it to be my Fire Spray, Matt Miller. You were completely right. If I can get some damage on this Fire Spray, I will be able to steal it. That'd be awesome. I just got to put a card down, don't I? Oh, I did, right? No, we just kind of drew... What did we draw? We drew the Force Choke. Oh, Ozzel. We drew Ozzel. Okay. That's right. Oh, man, what a day. What a day. All right, I'm ready. We're going to go Vader. And then we will... we'll do the Wind Plate ability first. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see what we got here. 10 cards. We're looking for villainy cards that cost up to 3 or less that can be played. Do they believe they have to be units? So we will go Royal Guard. Give that Sentinel. Ba-ding. Correct. No Sentinel yet because it doesn't have an official, but it does get a +1 to its health because Palpatine is in play. So the rest of these go on the bottom. Really, my only other option there was the Probe Droid. I'll take the Royal Guard there because we are at Palpatine level. So I'll trigger the ambush and I will swing on Boba Fett for 5. And he takes 4, huh? Taking 4 to my base from Boba Fett. Gross. So 4 to base takes me over to... I was at 12, takes me to 16. All right. Gosh, oh, you know what? Here it is, Matt. I think we do this. This is such a Palp move. All right, I'm going to use Palpatine to kill Darth Vader and deal 1 damage to the fire spray, and I'll draw a card. I drew a probe droid, everyone. Just in case everyone needs to know, I got that probe droid on lock. All right, takes me from 16 to 21. I'll put out Palpatine, and I'll take the fire spray. I guess I got to grab a fire spray. Grab that fire spray real fast. All right, Steadfast Battalion. All right, so we stole this fire spray, which is how I have one now in the field, which is odd for a webcam game. Let's see here. So no fire spray for us to currently use. We have Palpatine, so we can kill Fett. I feel like we should kill Fett, right? Or do I take out the overwhelming? Either, I mean, we're dead if we don't, right? Yep, I do have one just sitting there laying around, Matthew. That's right. It was just sitting there. The problem is there's nothing to do here to survive because we're at 21, so he needs 4 points of damage. So we're pretty much dead. Because we would need 2 cards to kill anything. He goes first no matter what. So it's too slow. It's too slow. Let's go to game 2. Let's go to game 2. So hopefully everyone sees why I could not win there. But again, I can't. I'm at 21. He has 2 units, and I can only kill 1 on the turn. Best I could do. You know what? I did have Sentinel. Yeah, but that's all right. I already scooped. Sentinel would have bought me the time. So. All right. Well, there were some misplays there. Let's see if we can do this better. Right? This is why I play. So I can do better. No, I'd rather you play Boba. Let's stick with Boba. Man, okay. I know, yep. My guy does have Sentinel. Let's see what we can do here. Let's try this. We'll do the cutting, and we'll draw 6, and we'll go first. 4, 5, 6. Let's make less mistakes. Less mistakes. That's the plan. All right. Colonel Yularine's in hand. Resupply, Subblock Guard, Force Lightning, Fallen Lightsaber, and Relentless. Only only run one Relentless. I don't mind dropping the Lightning and the Relentless right now. I think that's what I'll do. Lightning can be so good for that Sentinel. Let's try it. Let's go with that. Let's just try it. The problem with webcam games is with this Palpatine is I have to like have all my cards available for whatever I'm stealing. I was smart to start getting like some entrenched to like keep nearby for that reason, but anyway, let's just try it out. So, all right, I'm ready. All right, I'll pay 2 for Colonel Yularen. Yes, even when I play him, I gain life, but I had no extra life to gain. So, Greedo. All right, I'll take initiative. I'm not scared of Greedo. Especially when we can throw a Fallen Lightsaber on this guy if we really want to. A second Yularen, perfect. Wow, the second Yularen and a Royal Guard. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Let's go. Let's go here. I want to make Greedo really work for it, I feel like. Okay. But I also want that resupply. Um, all right, Fallen Lightsaber on Colonel Yularen. He is a 5/6. Let's just get wild. Let's get wild and make a Yularen just like a beast right now. So we got a 5/6, so it's a little harder for Greedo to kill it. We got the Royal Guard we can play for and Cell Block Guard. So we can keep the Sentinel there and hopefully stop Boba from using his abilities. So, yep. So he's going to surprise strike me for how much? How much? 6 total? What a waste. I feel like that's such a waste. But whatever. I mean, I say that, and I'm the one that's dead, so I'll take initiative. I don't know why Mike was surprised I took initiative. I tapped out. All right, second resupply, an Admiral Ozzel. I see now why the Ozzel makes sense with the Royal Guard, but Boba will slow down when there's nothing else to really happen here. So, okay, let's do this. I'm good. I wonder if this is working now. Let's check something here. We got dog camera. We're going to keep that dog camera going for a little bit till he moves. So why not? He's usually in here. He's literally staring at me because I say the word dog a bit. We're going to resupply. Yep. The Boba Fett exasperation because there's nothing you can do if I don't put out units. Right? Like he could build the board if he has the units to play, but he's not going to really get the bonuses that he wants from like, I'm going to do this. So, of course, yeah. So he resupplies himself to get up there. Again, if we can slow Boba down from doing that early damage, we'll be fine. I'll take initiative. Sure. I'll take 4. So again, now Boba's just hitting me for 4, and 4's not horrible. Anyway, I feel like I can handle 4 early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're at 5. They're at 5. We're drawing a Palpatine and a Force Choke. We'll probably go. I guess I will put out. I'm worried what's going to happen here is I'm going to Force Choke Boba and he's not going to die. I mean, he won't die, but that he'll shoot first on the Cell Block Guard or on the Royal Guard I play. But we're going to go Cell Block. So, Cell Block Guard. I guess put this over here. And there comes Bosk. There's some trouble. I'll resupply. I'll take 4. Taking that 4. I'll Tarkin Town, Bosk. Get that over with. Get him out of there. I'll take initiative. Definitely not scared of a Star Viper with no restore. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're about to be at Palpatine range. We got an open fire and a probe droid and a force choke. All of these kind of kill whoever comes out. Unfortunately. So I need him to play like Steadfast Battalion or something in order to get past it. So. Battalion will die to the force choke. So I guess we go 3, 4. Three for the Royal Guard. No Sentinel yet. I gotta remember when I do play him that he has Sentinel. Unlike last time, where I just quit. This dog is so sad. He's just staring at me. I think he just knows. I think he's very annoyed that the camera's on. And that's okay. He'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just realizing that Bosk doesn't look so easy. All right, there we go. Correct, he's a 3/5. Yeah, I think he realized if he ambushes into the Royal Guard, I will have the ability. There we go. There's the Boba. Okay. Again, kind of figured that's what's going to happen. He's going to waste a couple of those. Oh, man. Open fire on the Viper. Correct. 4 damage on the Viper. Let's get that going. I mean, now he could play a unit, but it won't. Like, he could EC. No, even if he ECLs, there's nothing to worry about, except for that dumb thing. Take initiative. I really feel like I did better game 1 than I am doing in game 2. This dog's like, no way, man. I don't want to sit there anymore. All right, let's see. Draw 2. What do I have? A second Force Choke. Man, Force Choke is just not for me. I'm just not a fan of it. I think that's like the card I throw out because it's not. It just doesn't kill enough. I feel like you'll probably play a Steadfast Battalion, and I'll use it to kill it, but there just isn't a whole lot there. So, 3 for Consortium Star Viper. He has to kill the Star Viper now. If he doesn't, I steal the Fire Spray, which already feels like it's behind, but he essentially has 2 turns to swing with it, which, again... Okay. How much is that? Let's go to game 2. Yeah. All right. Sideboard. Nope. You can keep playing that. He's like, I want to do. Should I switch? And I'm like, nope. You got to keep it. It may be best for Sabine, but you got to have the answers, right? You got to have ability to deal with some of the stuff there. We're not going fast enough with that. So our options with sideboard is I'm running 3 Death Star Stormtroopers for that aggro, especially when you got trade early. 2 more Traitoresses, 2 Force Lightning, 2 Devastators, and a Bombing Run. So you kind of got that mix between aggro and late game. But again, the problem is just that Boba, that's just going a little too slow there. And it could just be trading out Tarkin Town and you just have to go 30, but a lot of time that 3 damage can make a difference. I think I'm going to try the 2 Traitorous and see what I can steal there. And what we are taking out is definitely Force Chokes. So take out the Force Choke. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the Force Lightning will always mess with the Super Laser Tech stuff, which I think is good. I think it's good to like essentially kill it. But it's all about timing on when they do it, because Fett is no problem using the light or using ECL, right? So we can see the goal there with a lot of Fett's Fire Spray is to, or with Boba Fett, is to get the Fire Spray out. It's really most of the answer they have, and that's usually the problem. So. Oh, Matt Miller, there's definitely a Force Throw and a Boba. I mean, a Force Throw and a brother and a sister in here. That's for sure. So. Looks like Dogs just doesn't want to be on camera anymore. MG Norton. Oh, yeah. Seeing Finn over here being asleep, so now he's off cam. That's right. He is over there. So we're going to try this again. I am determined to at least get 1 win with Palpatine, but I don't know. Again, I know Vader, I mean, Boba Fett is just so difficult, but I also know he's not running Vader's. So this is a very, like, lax Boba Fett deck. It's essentially what you would get in most of the meta, but without those Vaders, it just means the Fire Spray is his biggest hitter. Palpatine, again, just maybe too slow, because you got to keep a damaged unit from theirs in play to really get the benefit of stealing. He gets 2 units with shields, which means it's going to be hard for us to damage through them. And those surprise strikes and shoot first and really throw off our strategy as far as, like, will a unit that can block, you know, have the Sentinel ability buy you some time. So it's tough. It's tough. Brian Z asking what the puppy's name is. His name is Finn, just like Star Wars. MG, let me know. Alucard says, hey, Finn and Alucard are great friends. Hopefully Alucard is also chilling. Get this shuffling going. Really glad to see someone like MG Norton in here. MG's a great player of Star Wars games. Played a lot of Star Wars TCG, Star Wars the card game. or not Star Wars TCG. I think MG, you just played the CCG. And but MG and I go way back, playing a lot of Star Wars events. I've talked before about going to nationals, and MG's also been to nationals and placed higher than me. And so great player, great player. Happy he's watching this game. So Matt Miller, I think you're right. I think you got to go for that 30 card, the 30-point base rather than Tarkentown. But we can try it. I think I got the 30-point base. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's just switch. It's right here. Like looking through a card box. Bam. All right, let's see if the 30 card base gets me a little bit more hope going forward here. Palpatine needs hope, not clones, hope. So, okay. Great player. I know, MG. I know you don't think yourself as a great player, but I've played you enough to know that you're good. And I've played you in enough Star Wars games just to know you're a great player. All right, so we'll do the cut. See what we get here. 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're just now joining us, just there are no links to the deck I am playing in the description below this week. A little behind. I'll be putting that link up here in a bit. What did we draw? We drew Imperial Interceptor, Fallen Lightsaber, Darth Vader, Emperor's Royal Guard, Seventh Sister, and a second Emperor's Royal Guard. This means I have no turn 1 drop. Gross, 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 gross. MG Norton, I need to poke around in this game. A great tool to use I was using before was Force Table. If you go to forcetable.net, you can play with the starter decks, or you can upload decks from like previous videos I've used, or you can go to like SWDB, where you can upload decks, or you can just create your own and mess around against the AI, MG. That's a great tool for doing that. Matt Miller, I mean, he did clone himself at the end of To Be Reborn, didn't he? He's all about cloning himself. Matt, Palpatine loves clones. Would you say it's Palpatine's New Hope? Oh man, yeah, I think this is a Dream Hope. This Dream Hope. There's nothing to play on turn 2, so let's just mulligan. Not a fan of mulligan during playtesting, but I really want to get that done, so I'm gonna mulligan. Especially for this one, we're playtesting for fun. There are going to be a couple of big tournaments. I just found out that there's a 5K. That's right. A 5K coming out, which is going to be crazy. So they're going to do a 5K in Washington State in 2 months. So I'll be doing some prep for that, as well as doing some prep for a 1K here in the Portland area that had 40 slots, and they were gone within 24 hours at the Portland Game Store, which is awesome. Like it's really cool that that's happening, and I'm really excited to see what a 5K is going to bring. There's 250 spots. The only problem with it is that it's at a convention, so you got to pay tickets price to the convention, then you got to pay for the entry into the event. But for Star Wars fans, there will be a lot of stars there. You're going to have the voice of all the Bad Batch characters in Captain Rex. You're going to have the voice of Ahsoka. You're going to have younger Princess Leia from the Obi-Wan series there. So that'll be pretty cool. Love it. Love it. MG Norton, question, can I play Figure and Dan Reanimator? I wish you could. I wish you could, but Reanimator is coming. They do have some Reanimator already with some Rebel sides. But it looks like we're going to see some interesting Moff Gideon Reanimator in set 2 after now that they spoiled the starter deck for set 2. So I'm kind of excited for that. So we're going to draw 6 cards, and we mulligan, so we're stuck with this. Luckily I have some 2 drops. So we now have to pick 2 cards from our hand to go down as our resource pile. I have 2 Darth Vaders and an Admiral Ozzel. I think we'll go with 1 Admiral Ozzel. He can sit there, and God, I'm going to go... This Cell Block Guard does nothing. I feel like every time we play it, it goes straight to... just get shot first, and so it doesn't really block anything. But we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. All right. Viper Probe Droid. Mike, you wanted to show your hand? Show us your hand. All right, we see Bosk, who has ambush ability, so he can attack on enter. Greedo, that's common. Resupply, and the Star Vipers. So Greedo's obviously going to come out. Let's go from there. All right, we're good. So let's see what he does now. Ooh, the dog came back. We're gonna see how long he deals with it. He's just not a fan of having the camera on the ground, apparently. All right, here comes Greedo. We'll take initiative. All right, he passed, which that would be the right play here. So we got a Viper Probe Droid and Greedo. We drew a Super Laser Tech and a Royal Guard here. I love the Royal Guard, but doesn't do a whole lot. We want to use the Technician, so we will probably lose the Cell Block Guard. Because the Star Viper, we were able to hold initiative a bit, so I think the Star Viper is going to come in handy, especially if Mike isn't playing a lot of the space, which he hasn't so far. Brian Z, will FFG make the musician tribe like Star Wars CCG? Possibly. I could see them going a little wild, but we've seen so much fun stuff from them and other Star Wars stuff like Shatterpoint and Legion, like getting the Ewoks and obviously seeing other tribes. So who knows? I wouldn't put it past it. I think that's what makes this game really good. Like better than Destiny. Destiny, I felt like had to limit itself to say every unique character had to have a dice, and that unique character better be worth the time. So we really focused on a lot of mains or reprinting main characters through the series. And I think what we've already seen in Star Wars Unlimited is a lot of the main characters and some of the not so main are being printed in cards. And if you've played other Star Wars games like the CCG or TCG, that's what made it fun. Like you could play Figrin Dan, you could play Max Rebo, you could play Jodo Cast, you could play Boshek. And if you don't know who those characters are, that's how like wild it was that some of the main sets gave you characters you never even heard of. But as soon as you see their face, you're like, yep, they're in the movie. So crazy stuff like that. All right, let's swing into Greedo. So Greedo dies and has no trigger, or at least he doesn't want to do the trigger, but this gets us past Boba Fett's ability, which is great. So now we're going to slow him down. Boba wants to see our units die so he can untap one of his resources he's already spent and get more value out of his cards. But I don't want to see that happen, so it won't. All right, so I'm going to just go ahead and pay 3 for Star Viper. So I could play Super Laser Technician, but no. I just realized Mike could hear that. Left that mic on a little bit longer so Mike knows I have the Technician in my hand. All right. Mike took the initiative, so he's going to go first. I'm going to pass. So we're going to draw 2 cards. The nice part about not playing the Technician right now is we're slowing Boba Fett down. And that's fine. Like he wants to see units he can kill. If he can't see a unit in the arena, we'll be fine. So I know. MG, you'd be surprised. Boshek, I've been listening to. So I've spent a lot of time listening to Star Wars books. I know I've talked about a bit, but it was funny because Boshek got mentioned in the Poe Dameron book, Freefall, the Poe Dameron book, and that was super interesting to do that. Let's go. So we drew a Vader and Overwhelming Barrage here, or Overwhelming Barrage and Open Fire, I think is what we actually drew. So we have 2 kill events. We have Vader, Guard, and Laser Technician. I think we're going to drop. I think we're going to drop the Laser Technician. I know it seems weird, but I don't want to trade yet. And we don't have to. Oh, man, I guess I'll just drop. It's so hard. So hard. I'll drop, man, 2 kill events, 2 units. We'll drop the guard. We'll just drop the guard. That's dropped. All right. I'm ready. We're not playing any of that. I don't have initiative, so let's see what he does. He's going to ECL Viper into Viper. So he's going to use a ECL to put a unit into play. He has to pay the cost for the unit, and then he gets to ambush. So he untaps, swings into my Viper, which is going to trigger his Boba Fett ability. So he untaps 1. So no fun there. No fun there. We'll pass. I don't need to play anything. He's just going to ramp. If anything, he's going to take initiative. Yep. Yep. Oh, let's go. Go next one. So that's exactly what he was going to do. I could have taken the initiative. I've just had to. I didn't look at his resources to really remember. Like he has 2. Like he's gonna take initiative here. So I drew Traitorous and Seven Sister. So am I going to use Traitorous to steal that Super Laser Technician? I sure am. I sure am. Because I believe when it dies, it's mine. When defeated, may put this play into play as resource and ready it. So that's what's going to happen. So we are going to go ahead and drop Overwhelming Barrage because that's not going to be used very soon. You need to have a unit in play. Boba does not want to keep a unit in play. I'm ready. The good news is we're both at 5, so that works for me. I just want to open fire Boba, but that's not going to kill him. So we'll just go 3, 4, 5. Let's Traitorous. I'll take the Super Laser Technician. No, when it dies, it goes into my resource. MG Norton, I noticed that many decks have Sith and Rebels and whatnot all mixed. Are there any deck building restrictions by faction? There are not. The actual restrictions in this game for deck building have to do with the aspect penalty. So you'll notice on all the cards, MG, that they'll have essentially colored pips. And so you can play cards outside of your pip colors, similar to like Magic Commander, where we have red, green, black. So I can play red, green, black cards. If I play anything out of this color section, it's going to cost me 2 additional resources on as far as a cost. So if I wanted to mix factions a little bit more and play something that's traditionally villainous, like Darth Vader in a Luke Skywalker deck, Darth Vader, instead of costing 7, would cost me 9 as long as I was still playing green. If I wasn't playing green or white, it would make Darth Vader cost 11. So it will kill some of those like extra cost things that and really prevent people from playing. So all right. So he killed my super laser. So yeah, I'll take initiative. So he kills his own super laser technician, which is going to go into my pile since I controlled it. And it's controller, not owner, when it's defeated. So I ramp. He does get his Boba effect to play another Boba, which is scary. So we have double Bobas. In case you're unfamiliar, how can you have 2 Bobas? It's because one, they have different subtitles. So there is 2 different Boba subtitles there, so you can do that. No problem. So that means, yes, if once they print out another Boba, you can run 3 Bobas if you really wanted to. 1 for your leader and multiple units. But then you are subject to the regional governor problem. When regional governor gets played, you name a card and no copy of that card can be played. Right. This turn, the only thing that happened was I Traitorous your Super Laser Technician. So, and you had Boba Fett out, which means you could play. Okay, got it. Yeah, you would only have 2 resources to untap, not 3. All right, good. He caught himself. I wasn't paying attention. Sneaking out Bobas on me. We are at 6. 6 is good. What did we play? I feel better. This is going way better than the last game. All right. So I got initiative. He's still looking at his hand. What do we have? We have Cell Block Guard with Sentinel, Super Laser Technician for that ramp, Open Fire to deal damage, Seventh Sister to get out there and hit some things in a bit, Set Darth Vader, and Emperor Palpatine. Along with Emperor Palpatine. MG Norton, does Regional Governor just look at name, not subtitle? That's correct. Regional Governor only looks at the name of the card, which is crazy. Wouldn't read them specify? No, unfortunately, Hoffman, Regional Governor does not specify which boba, but there's a difference between playing and deploying. So it doesn't stop Leader Boba from deploying into the game because he's already in game. But it means when they do reintroduce a second boba unit, both boba units would be unable to be played. So, which is, I think, what makes it really interesting. Man, I wish I had 8 resources. Set him at 6, like a chump. God, all right. I can kill that Boba Fett when it comes out, or we can try to kill something. There's nothing to kill. Guess we'll do this. We'll sell Black Guard. So 3/3 Sentinel. I know no one can hear Mike's responses here, but he does not care. It's just like, it's like one of those things of like, oh, a 3/3 when I have a 4/5 and a 4/7 and I want to kill things. It's like, yep, that's exactly it. I'm just here to buy myself some time. No, Matthew Miller, you don't have to name the whole card. You simply have to name the name of the card, not the subtitle. So once we see units with same names but different subtitles, you cannot play either of them with Governor. Yes, Pithing Governor is exactly what it is. It is Pithing Needle from Magic the Gathering for sure. There's just nothing to do. We'll make him... He doesn't have to swing into it. That's the problem. He doesn't have to swing in the Technician. He can bypass the Technician. But we might as well make him feel like he should. Super Laser Technician. So if he kills it, we'll ramp up 1. Here comes Rook. Thrawn's Assassin. That's right. We got a Nogri from Rebels. Comes into play with shields. Now, Rook has what in Magic the Gathering you would call Death Touch. So if he damages a non-leader unit, non-leader, so won't matter my Palpatine, he will instantly kill it. Which makes it fun for the shield. I'll take initiative. All right, Boba does 4 damage to me. I go from 4 to 8. I could still kill it with Palp. I just need a resource to kill it. I'm at 6 resources. Yep. And here comes 7th Fleet Defender, 3/2 space unit with shield. Annoying. All right. We are now going to draw 2 cards. Let's see what we got here. 1, 2. Another Technician and Overwhelming Barrage. Overwhelming Barrage wouldn't be bad to go first, honestly. We're at 7. So now we'll be able to put out Palpatine if we really want to. I think what I'll do is I'll Overwhelming Barrage to remove those shields. Really wanted to kill Boba, but I can't. We're just going to have to get rid of those shields. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, Overwhelming Barrage on Super Laser Technician. So we're going to have a +2/+2. So I'm a 4/3 for the phase. And I'm going to deal 1 damage to the Defender, 1 damage to Rook, and then we'll do the remaining 2 to Boba Fett. MG Norton, are there instant speed responses in this game, or do they all happen as actions? There are only a few instant speed responses, and they're usually with the units like Boba Fett. So we haven't seen anything like in other Fantasy Flight games where you got like the reaction counter ability yet. So everything so far has been action based, except for like this Boba trigger, which you need to do every time a unit dies when he's in the leader position. Next set's going to be really interesting because it's going to remind me of like the Dagobah set from Star Wars CCG, because we're seeing like Forlom and Zuckuss in the background. We see some Hans, another Jabba the Hutt. So you're doing 3 into the base. Okay, Technician dies. We go to 8. All right, that seems silly, but we'll just do it. So I think Mike just gave this to me. So, well, we'll go ahead and play Palpatine. We'll take Rook. Guess I got to grab a Rook. Grab a Rook. That's somewhere right there. Bam. This is really just me flexing that I have just this legendary is just sitting around. So, all right. So Rook comes into play. Palpatine steals a damage unit when he enters play. Typical Palpatine. Give himself the 4 there. He's already exhausted. Remember, it costs us nothing to deploy. So now we have Palpatine and Rook in play. What is Boba going to do? We also have Vader and another Palpatine we can play, which is probably what's about to happen. Is I want to play Palpatine because I can deal 6 damage divided as I choose. And I want to kill that Boba Fett so bad. So we had a better start this round. That's great. Playing 2 games with Tarkin Town didn't really get us there, but we've only taken 7 or 8 points of damage, so we're way better spot. Here comes Overwhelming Barrage. So Boba has 6 damage to distribute how he feels. He can't kill Palpatine. Forward to Palpatine. All right. No, MG, these bespoke tokens are actually... these tokens are from Fantasy Flight's partners themselves, Game Genic. So this launch, which I love, MG, you're asking these questions because some people don't know. But Fantasy Flight went really hard in launching this game. They spent a lot of time really trying to do things well because they knew they had to. So when they launched this game, they made sure to come out with several playmats, double player playmats, tokens already ready to go. They had organized play all set up, and it's been great. So definitely been fun. All right. So we have a damaged Palpatine. We have Boba Fett sitting at a +2 health because Overwhelming Barrage gives you +2 attack and +2 defense to the end of the phase. So that means I still have to do 7 points of damage, which I cannot do with Boba at this time. At best, I can do not that much. All right, let's just go ahead and play Palpatine. All right, I'll play Palpatine for 8. I have 6 damage to distribute. We're going to do 2 on the Defender and 4 on your Boba Fett. Yep, MG, that's true. The Game Genius is the same people who did the deck box for the Professor. If you were to ask me, I do have... I will say that he'll kill. He will kill my Palpatine with Boba Fett, so we'll trade there. But the boxes that Game Genius did make that were specifically Star Wars, I'm not the biggest fan of because they don't pass the shake test, which I will do a video about that. I'll take initiative. So let's take the initiative here. But the Professor's deck box is really great for Star Wars Unlimited. I'm actually using one of them right now. Holds 2 of my decks, or easily 1 deck in a multiplayer deck. And it's a nice box to hold all my tokens, so that's been great. So we've survived the Boba Fett, so we're doing better here. We're going to draw 2 more cards. We have another open fire. So now I have 2 ramp cards in my hand, 2 kill events or damage events in my hand, and a Darth Vader. So I think I'm in a good spot. We have a 6/6 Palpatine. Feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. I'm ready. Swing for 6 on base. Get that damage in. Is this the first time I've hit your base in 3 games? Let's see. I don't think I've hit that base at all the last 2 games. Out comes Mr. Fett. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. 3. 3 for Super Laser Technician. I just want to kill my own technician here. Smuggler comes out with a shield. Oh, well, that's annoying. Let's use Palpatine's ability. I'll pay 1 to kill the Super Laser Technician, allowing me to draw a card, and the Technician goes into my resource pile. And we will deal 1 damage to finish off Palpatine's ability to the Smuggler. We'll go ahead and just take away the shield. Great. We'll go 3. Let's open fire on that Smuggler. Let's kill it. And I'll pass. All right, so we're doing all right. We're doing all right. A casual heal 8 to base while taking tokens. Yeah. Let's go here. Drawing 2. Drawing 2. All right, 2 more resupplies and Colonel Yularen. Let's see what we do here. Heal 8 to base while taking talking tokens. Oh yeah, that's what happened, Mike. Someone pointed out, like, I just healed my base 8 because I was talking about stuff. Right? Because you damaged me. You've hit me this game. I'm not dumb, right? Yeah, you've hit me. Yeah, definitely, definitely. That's the problem sometimes with playing someone that's not AI and talking. It's like, oh, there's more happening here. I'm ready. But again, I'm in a better spot than I was earlier with that Palpatine deck. This dog said no more. This is Probe Droid. All right, Probe Droid, see my hand here. Ruthless Raiders resupply. Resupply. What a hand. This hand is about to go all types of Imperial now. With Yularen and everything. Let's make this happen. Let's go ahead and swing into Boba Fett with Palpatine. So there has Overwhelm, so Palpatine or Boba Fett's health is what? 5? So 1 goes over. Gotta love Overwhelm. It's the equivalent of Magic's Trample. Ooh, there it is. The fire spray's in play. So reminder, Mike usually bypasses this, but when fire spray comes in, as long as you have a Fett, Boba, or Jango, leader or unit, the fire spray will untap. So it doesn't get to attack immediately, but close, close, close. Let's go. We'll pay 6 for Ruthless Raiders. We will deal 2 damage to an enemy unit. We'll choose the fire spray and 2 damage to your base. Oh, interesting. Taking the initiative. Why not swing? I think he thinks I have Sentinel. I'll play Colonel Yularen, and I'll heal my base officially now for 1, because you can heal every time you play a green unit, and it includes himself. All right. I'll pass. No point in killing Yularen. I don't know. I was wondering that too. I was like, I don't know why he doesn't want to attack. All right, second Yularen. So I could play this Yularen, and I think I would get both heal triggers, because yeah, they would think they would see each other after, and I would choose the priority. So you could play Yularen to heal 2, and then you kill one of them, right? So no point in putting any resources down. We're pretty good. We also have like resupplies. I guess I'll just put the resupply. I don't need the card. I'm ready. So fire spray does 5. Takes me to 12. No problem with that. No problem. Let's go. Swing into the Viper Probe Droid. You'll take 4 into base, and I'll lose my Palpatine. Get that unit out. About to play the 7th Sister or Vader, depending on what he plays next. Vader would be fun, because then I could at least put out, hopefully, a second unit. Once we got past Boba Fett dying, and we like had less than 10 health, we're doing pretty well. Problem earlier was like Boba Fett and Fire Spray. When you've already taken 20 points of damage, it's hard to come back from. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go Vader. I play Vader, I heal 1. And I'll look at the top 10 cards and search for black aspect units that are up to the cost of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Giving Vader search, right? So good. So good. Is he a really expensive card? Yep. Should he be that expensive? Probably not. But it's where we're at. All right. We can go 5th Brother for the Aggression, or we can go Emperor's Royal Guard for that Sentinel. Royal Guard is going to heal us 1. Yeah, we'll go that. Okay. And does this way combine costs and play? Yep. All right. So Vader says I play the card, so I get to get the heal effect. So I'll heal 1 from using Yularen. Emperor's Royal Guard does have Sentinel because Yularen is official, and he gets +1 from Palpatine. Correct. Vader swings into the smuggler, and Vader takes 2 points of damage, but he gets rid of that shield. All right, your go. So this gives me open fire, so I can deal with Fett's Fire Spray this turn. I have, again, a second Yularen, and I have 7th Sister that I'll play next turn, and I can still swing with the Ruthless Raiders. Ooh, passing. You know what? I should just kill... I'll just kill the Fire Spray with the Raiders. Swing with Ruthless Raiders into the Fire Spray. Raiders has 6 health. That 4/6 is so good. Fetchin, needing some tokens. Are you looking to get the Game Genic ones? I know I like the Game Genic ones a lot. And obviously, I'm trying some other stuff. So from like buy the same token and laser gaming, but that's exactly what I thought he was going to do. I thought he was going to play that. So, all right, we'll pay 3. We're going to open fire the Fett's Fire Spray, so it's going to take 4. Cool. We're going to take 5 though. That's okay. We got answers. I got to find that 5 though. It's not. There it is. 5. Ding. Cool. All right, I'll take initiative. I'll need a swing with Yularen. Yularen swinging? That's not what the head of the ISB does. Bet you're not sure those are sold out everywhere. Yep, the Game Genic ones are definitely sold out everywhere. I got lucky and made sure to like pre-order from a variety of places. I still have like one store that's like, sorry, we still don't have it. So it's like, yeah, I get it. But again, it's been nice to try other stuff, and tokens are one of those things that it's unique to you as a person, what you like, what feels good, which is why you can see I'm trying out different ones, or mixing and matching here, because I don't like the +1s that we use for from Game Genic, but I like the other ones. So, all right, ready? I'll swing with Ruthless Raiders into your Fire Spray. When Raiders dies, your base will take 2, and I'll deal 2 damage to the Crafty Smuggler. Get that easy damage going there. It's so nice with Boba Fett because I don't have to worry about like super laser blast, right? No one's gonna blow up my board. At most, I have to like worry about a cunning. 7 Fleet Defender with shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna play Seventh Sister. So Seventh Sister has Saboteur, so that means it gets past all Sentinel units. It can also remove all shields if it hits a unit. And when it hits a base, it can deal 3 damage to another unit your opponent controls. So I like that a lot about that. Let's go ahead and hit your base for 5 with Vader. Yep. All right. Swing for 5. Yep, Mike scoops there. Okay. Okay, that was way better. Thanks for hopping in, MG. Love the questions. Well, yeah. Yeah, let's run that back one. Let's run that back again. Apparently, we're just doing black-red testing. Link will come out later in the description. I'll add that. Again, just trying this out. I really wanted to get to the Fantasy Flight one, but I just find myself really wanting to see if this works. So we're going to do that. But in a couple other streams this week and for the next couple weeks, we're still going to focus on like trying out the feature decks from Fantasy Flight on Tuesdays. But I am working on just trying to do some more grinding. So it's going to be more tournament grinding. If you've seen any of my videos about being a competitive player, I've talked about like needing to play the gauntlet, needing to play your deck a lot so you can become a good pilot of the deck. And with me signing up for a 1K and a 5K, that's 2 months of time that I need to put really trying out the deck I want to play. And that's between 2, either Iden Red or Krennic Blue Green. Now, obviously, Iden Green's probably the better play, but we're going to try it out. I really like Krennic. I've been playing him for a bit. As far as tournaments go, that's where I want to take him. I went 2-1 this weekend. Lost against a Boba, but then I beat a Boba. So that was fun. I'll take it. But there's just a lot of practice that has to go when you're trying to do those big events, which means a lot of the videos, as far as webcam games, on Saturdays or Thursdays will be mostly grinding out against like Sabine Green, Boba Green, Iden, just some of the top tier ones. I really want to play someone who has the Chewbacca deck and get that going because that looks good. But I think for me, I'm probably going to settle on Krennic. But I need to make that decision. Again, when we talk about being competitive, you essentially need to stick to a deck and play it. Usually against some of the better things and against good players, and we'll go from there. So that's what we got to do to get better. And that way you know you're making the right decision when the situation comes up. The nice part about big events right now in Star Wars Unlimited, if you're trying to be competitive, is the meta is very small. There's only 250 cards, so it's not like it's going to be a year from now when it's like, wow, who knows everything that can be out there. Like, I play Regional Governor Maine because I can guess what people are playing because it's such a limited card pool and there's limited good cards. All right. Okay, we drew Imperial Interceptor, Open Fire, Fifth Brother, Ruthless Raider, Super Laser Technician, and Open Fire. So 2 Open Fires. I'm going to go ahead and drop Ruthless Raider and maybe Fifth Brother. Fifth Brother, yep. Boba wants to kill my units. I can't give him units to kill. I got to slow him down a little bit. So let's see what we can do. All right, I'm ready. I think taking out the Force Chokes was good. That worked out for me. Let Mike finish up this decision here. What he's putting down. There he goes. So again, I got nothing to play turn 1. I kept the hand just because I need to get better at that. All right, I'm ready. Go ahead. Rito. I'll take initiative. Draw 2. Admiral Ozzel and Cell Block Guard. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Gosh. We'll drop Ozzel. I'm just going to open fire Greedo. Just, what else do you do? He put Cell Block Guard out, but then he ramps. Ah, it's so hard. Guard would work. Again, I'm just worried about that super laser. That's not what we want to see. Especially going first. Let's tempt him. Let's tempt him. Subblock Guard. Shoot first. Shoot first, and then nothing happens. Did I resupply? Okay. I'll take resupply. I'll take a resupply right now. I mean, he's ahead, but I'll take it. Take initiative. All right, Greedo into guard. He triggers the Boba Fett, but he doesn't have a 1-drop. Draw 2. We got Viper and another Super Laser Technician. 2, 3. So Boba Fett is coming out this turn. We know that. Put that down. Let's see what we can do. So we are now at 4. He is at 5. What is the play? What is the play? Probably Viper. We'll probably try to stick into the air. Just to avoid the early Boba game and to give Fire Spray something to deal with when it hits. All right, I'm ready. Pass. I wanted to deploy Boba, but we'll see. We'll see. Let's see. We can go Viper, or we can just kill. Let's just go. Let's put the damage on it now. We'll open fire. Deal 4 damage to Boba. I'll take initiative. Let's see. What are you going to do? Pay 5 for Bosk? A Rook? Okay. Rook's not bad. Okay. Draw 2. Ooh, Traitorous. That's good. Let's just drop. So we drew Palpatine and Traitorous. We're now at 5 resources. He is at 6. Boba is out. Rook is out. What the big thing that's going to come out is definitely going to be the Fire Spray. So we're going to have to find answers there. Again, we only have 5 resources. So what do I need to do? Yep, we'll just take care of Boba now. We'll open fire to kill Boba. Get that out. Super Laser Technician. Okay. I'll take initiative. I'm going to take, what, 3? All right. 3 is going to take us from 4 to 7. 1, 2. Oh. All right, he passes. We're in a good spot. We're good. Bot plays a spacer, plays the technician. Ooh, there's a Force Lightning. There's another Traitorous. Dig it. Dig it. Let's see here. What is going to be the play? I like just stealing a bunch of stuff. That sounds cool. I guess I'm going to drop 1 Traitorous. So we're at 6 resources. Love it. Love it. 6 resources here. We can do something. He's at 7. Does not have did not have the fire spray last turn, which is good. That works for us. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's play the Interceptor. We'll go ahead and kill that Cartel Spacer. Deals 3. Correct. I have 2 resources remaining. Still got this Force Lightning. Sure. Okay. Not really anything I need to do. I'll take initiative. All right, go from 7 to 11 by taking 4, and then I take 3 more. So I'm going to go to 14. I still feel good. I feel good at 14. We're halfway there. Again, he slowed down. Without that fire spray, doesn't feel as great. Oh, the Relentless, that's what I need to get out. I'm excited to get that Relentless out. That's going to happen. That is going to happen. I honestly don't know if we're going to need that card. So we're going to drop that in. So we got 2 Vipers, Traders, and we are now at 7 resources. Real close to getting Palpatine. I could Traders into Palpatine, I guess. Yep, we'll just do that. Let's play Traitorous. I'm going to take your Super Laser Technician. I'm going to have to grab a Super Laser Technician somewhere. Probably not in this blue-red deck. The problem with playing some cards is just like, do I have them here for the webcam? Oh my gosh. Well, fine. Well, I was searching for it, but never mind. All right, he Traitorous the Traitorous. Let's see. This upgrade comes unattached from that unit's owner's control of it. Yep. It's my confiscate, right? All right, that's 5, 6, 7. Okay. I'll take initiative. All I can do is take some damage. All right, go to 16. And then he hits me with Surprise Strike, so I take another 6. So I'm going to go from 16 to 22. That's not fun, but 22 is better than 22 out of 30 health is better than 22 out of 25 health. I'll tell you that. All right, we're just going to leave this up here because if I confiscate that Traitorous, I get a Traitorous. Or I get my unit back, right? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I really wanted that 9 because I would have loved to put out Relentless. That would have been great. What do we need right now? If he has a surprise strike, we're pretty much done. But we're just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Palpatine. So just we'll do 5 damage to Technician and 1 to Rook. Man. So far, out of 4 games, only 1 game really went my way. This one, not so much. I definitely want some more time with this deck. Probably won't be this week, but I certainly had fun with it. I'll be posting it in the description below pretty soon. Sorry I didn't do the feature deck from Fantasy Flight. I just really wanted to get this going. Again, today was also, some things were a little rushed, trying out some new things. New devices here. Yep. And I have initiative. Actually, I will deploy. Actually, I'm sorry. I'll deploy Palpatine first. I'm hoping no fire spray, but we're 5 for Bosk. Okay. That's no big deal. Palpatine can take the 4. I'll take initiative. I want that initiative. Okay. All right. I don't think I have the answer because I didn't put in the Devastator. It's interesting. So Devastator sits in my sideboard, and I think that would do a whole lot of good stuff for sure. Let's go to 9. And he's going to have to really work for the to make the rest of this work out for him. So let's go. All right, I'll play 3 for the Royal Guard. Royal Guard does get Sentinel and have +1, so it's a 3/5. He's smart. He'll swing Bosk into it now, but Bosk can't kill it. So, but Rook can kill it, which is fine. Correct. So, yep. And because Palpatine is an official, he has Sentinel. So if he can deal 6 damage to Bosk. 6 open. Overwhelming Barrage. Yep. Okay. Gross. That's it. All right, that's game. That's it. There's nothing else I can do there. So that's going to be it. So where would I make some changes? Man, what was not liking? I wouldn't play the Force Chokes early. Ozzel seems okay against some meta, but not necessarily against like the Boba one. Again, it feels like it's better to get out of Boba's way and let him not take advantage of those other stuff. So that's probably where we're going to end it. No, Mike, I'm good. Thank you so much for playing. So that's probably the changes I'd make there. I'll update this list tonight, and we'll go from there. Palpatine playtesting is always fun. And yeah, so appreciate everyone hanging out. Mike already ruined my screen. Well, that's okay. Nothing I can do to fix that. Thanks, Mike. Leaving the screen early. But I appreciate everyone watching. Again, we'll be doing some play testing for the 1K and 5K. Probably going to settle down with Krennic, especially because I've been really loving dropping multiple Star Destroyers on opponents. So I want to share that joy with you guys, share my journey of getting better, and taking that deck over to 2 different events to try to win a lot of prizes before set 2. Set 1 is a glorious time, and might as well enjoy it while we can, because next set means 250 more cards, and we'll never have a moment like this again in Star Wars Unlimited. So try to enjoy it if you can. If you're not liking the meta so far, I get it, but it's a great time to just kind of play and know what's out there and kind of prepare yourself for being a better player.